I was scuba diving in a lake for the police, trying to pick up the body of a silly boy who had been drinking at a yacht party without a life jacket and had stumbled and fallen. The pot was so deep that he had to dive with mixed gas or he would get anesthetized. I followed the rules the whole time, keeping in touch with my partner, keeping an eye on the diving computer. It was not difficult, but it was much slower to come up after a while because the visibility was too low. My partner and I searched separately so that the search area could be larger. After about 5 minutes, I saw a black figure at the bottom of the lake, which looked like a person. I took a closer look and found that the body was still intact, with no signs of decay on its body. Its calf was buried in the mud, and it looked like it had just died. Not long after, I tied a rope to him and prepared to go upstream because it was too deep ahead and the signal was weak. Only a little upstream could signal the salvage boat to pull the body up. As I swam, I kept the rope tied to the body behind me so that I had enough room to float up. I swam to the first safe stop, and I was waiting for my body to decompress. Further, when I suddenly realized that the rope was still being released, but I had stopped, the rope was tight and fast. I immediately realized that the rope was about to be released, and if I continued to lower at this speed, I would soon be dragged down. But how is this possible? My rope is at least 300 meters. How can this pot be that deep? My first reaction was that someone was pulling the rope below, so fast that I couldn't hold it, and as soon as I grabbed it, I felt like my hands were about to be strangled. I instinctively wanted to grab the rope and cut it with a knife, but when I suddenly woke up, I felt stupid and just cut the spool fixed to the diving float. After a few seconds, the rope was completely gone and disappeared into the murky water. I even felt that if I hadn't cut the bag, the pull alone would have been enough to tear me apart and kill me. I was terrified at the time, more terrified than finding a dead body, but I still swam up slowly, despite the terrible pain in my hands. The blood kept flowing out. Fortunately, this is a freshwater lake, otherwise I might be in real trouble. Everyone says I'm a hallucinogenic diver with a light anesthesia, but when anesthesia strikes, I can see all kinds of crazy things, just what I've heard about seeing. Squid with a human face. And some people say I saw the captain of the octopus monster from Pirates of the Caribbean. But anesthesia does have the effect of making you see crazy things. But I just can't figure out where did the wound on my hand come from. The wound was rough and scattered, not at all as neat as a knife wound or a reef scratch. So what the hell? Is this pimple? What kept me up most at night was my suspicion that it was either the thing sinking at the bottom of the lake at work, or some powerful, terribly fast water monster grabbed the rope and turned me around like a fish. I don't know. Which situation is more terrifying?